ElevenLabs just released a huge new update. ElevenLabs may be coming for a lot of people's jobs. They just released the conversational AI and it's kind of scary. Check it out.
Building AI agents that can speak is now easier than ever.
Hi, what would you like to talk about today?
Introducing conversational AI with ElevenLabs. Build, test, and deploy, all in one platform for the most natural way to communicate with technology.
Hey, can I check the status of my order?
Yes, of course. Let me check for you now. Your order is due to arrive at around 2 p.m.
Building conversational AI agents used to be immensely complex and demand huge resources, but not anymore. Start building your agent by creating a voice or exploring our vast high-quality library to discover one that's perfect for your application.
Hello and welcome to DHK Online. How can I help you today?
With a wide range of the best LLMs to choose from, you can then upload your knowledge base and define the goal and personality of your agent. Or alternatively, you can integrate your own server to take full control.
Hi, this is Eric from Bound Events. How can I help?
Hey, I accidentally bought a ticket twice. Could I get a refund, please?
Sure, please read out your reference number and I can begin to process that right now.
Our system will analyze and evaluate your transcripts, providing you with valuable insights, conversation playback, and the ability to test and define success criteria. And it's all possible in 32 different languages.
Welcome to DC Medical. How can I help?
Hello, ¿hablas español?
Sí, por supuesto que hablo español. ¿En qué puedo ayudarle?
And best yet, effortlessly deploy your agent into websites with a single copy and paste. Or leverage our SDK for creating apps, services, or even video games.
As you see there, they just released the conversational AI, and this AI is capable of having conversations, in-depth conversations about almost anything a person wants to. This could replace call center agents across the world, because guess what? This only costs about 10 cents an hour. That's only a few dollars a day. 10 cents an hour is way below what you would pay any American worker, and it's probably below any worker you could probably pay overseas as well. And even if you could match this overseas as an American-based company, think about how well it could do with, well, changing the dialect. Because one of the issues with overseas workers is that sometimes they have heavier accents and it's hard for the American-based customer base to understand the foreign workers. And so having this AI be able to speak perfect American like diction and accents, it can help cut down on times and frustration with American based companies. But not only that, these AI can also translate what they're saying into different languages. So they even beats out even most US based companies, because even though one of the perks and benefits of being bilingual is that you would get paid more in these call centers, but can you really beat out 50 different languages and having maybe perfect diction in accents and tonality when it comes to this? This is actually kind of insane when you think about it, because, well, even though that this is a call center and this may not replace everybody's job, because, well, you probably still need call center, it'll still be maybe an escalation up to a human person. Think about how well this thing is doing and having conversation, and then think about how much less you would need of a real person. So I think it will start off by having the call center be routed to this AI as the first responder. And if you ever called any other like company and try to go to their support line and there's already some type of AI or robotic response, and think about how like horrific that kind of is if you think about it, because you know it's very like press 1, press 2, press 3, press 4, and then they'll route you to certain type of like automation workflows that will have like enter in this pin, enter in your shipping address, or enter in your receipt ID or store number. And it's really like robotic, and like it doesn't deviate too far from exactly what the input is. It's waiting for that exact input, and if you don't do the exact input, you get a I'm sorry. But this one right here is actually a little bit better, because you don't just get the I'm sorry, you actually get, well, how can I help you? It has like knowledge base, so it can pull from the knowledge of the company to speak to you, to have like better customer service. And then if need be, it can escalate up. And so even with that right there, that may sound good for a lot of people who are frustrated already with the automations that are in place when you call these companies. But if you think about it like this, if it's able to cut down on how much you need a real person, that will scale back the need to hire real people, as well as it may just suppress the wages of people who are already in these call center positions. So you won't even need to pay these people much money, because, well, if the AI is handling 20, 30, 40, 50% more of the calls than the traditional automation that they have in place, then why would they need to hire some people? As well as competition may be very high between human workers, because it's well, an AI can handle 54 languages. If you only speak English, and you may speak English very well, can you speak 3, 4, 5? It's going to be a very steep competition if this is rolled out. And it's 10 cents a day, think of it, or 10 cents an hour, which is a few dollars a day. Think about this. And they said it scales, and the higher usage you use, the cheaper the individual call is. So that's not much at all. If you think about it from a perspective of minimum wage in America is $8, $10 in certain places, and higher. It's very cheap compared to what you have there. You don't have to deal with the human emotion, people calling out and all this other stuff. I'm a little worried about the future and what it holds if this is what they have in store. And this is the end of 2024. What happens at the end of 2025? Want to keep up to date with the latest AI news and tools? Well, then I think you should definitely like and subscribe. And with that being said, your boy Dex Not Dexter out.